What's up, guys? Sanitary here. Hope you guys are having a good day. Anyway, in today's video, I wanted to talk about some of the hidden dangers of labeling and how it pertains to health and fitness. Now, there is a term in psychology called the labeling theory. And essentially what that means is society places a label on a particular individual, and that individual allows the label to dictate their own behavior. So case in point, if you're a teenager who's misbehaving a lot, cutting class and stealing, they get labeled a delinquent. A kid who's really smart, excelling in academics and in science fairs might be labeled a nerd. You get the point. And for health and fitness talk, a person who gets picked last on, let's say they're playing tag, or they're doing some organized sport, and they always get picked last, or they get in dodgeball they always get picked last because they're big. They're going to get labeled overweight. They're going to get labeled lazy. And often this label can come from people that are actually supposed to be supportive of you, your wife, your husband, supposedly a friend who's not a friend, a relative, a mom, a dad, whoever it is. And the reason why I want to bring this up and talk about this is that this can be extremely detrimental. But just because society or someone close to you puts a label on you, that doesn't mean that you should accept it. Now, some people do accept that label, whether it's on a conscious level or a subconscious level, inadvertently, or they just they just accept it. And I'm not holding that against the person, because everyone's mindset's a little bit different, but it's nice to get a different perspective and get a real kick in the butt at times. So with health and fitness talk, let's use someone as example who's overweight. Now, although it may be true that if you look in the mirror and you are overweight, if you're used to people already placing that label of you being lazy, it's easy. It's very easy. It's an easy way and an easy route to just accept it and say, yeah, you know what? I'm not athletic. I'm not a jock. I've never played sports. I've always been picked last. I'm lazy, so I'm gonna accept it, and I'm just gonna be a gamer. I'm just gonna sit on the couch and do whatever because I've never been athletic my whole life. But that's where the label is more detrimental than the actual situation that's occurring, because you can change your situation. Does this mean that if you're naturally a little bit overweight and you have a little bit more pudge, does this mean you're going to be a top-notch athlete? I don't know. Probably not. Everyone has a genetic limit, but that doesn't mean you can't maximize your potential. When you allow this label to dictate your own behavior, that's where it can be a big problem. So never give permission for someone else to place a label on you. You are your own individual. You are not just categorized as a certain way. Now, people have different tendencies, but we are all multifaceted. We all have different aspects to our life. I love health and fitness, but there's tons of other things that you guys and gals don't know about me that I identify with, and I have different interests. So if you're watching this video and let's say you are overweight and you label yourself as lazy and unwilling and unathletic, that's just something that you shouldn't accept, because you can make these changes. Like I mentioned, have you started working out more? It's going to require work, though. It's going to require hard work and dedication. Anything that you want in life that's worth fighting for is going to require a lot of work. And this label that someone puts on you, if you're overweight, well, what happens if you start making good changes? You start losing weight, you start hitting some PRs at the gym. That label is going to be poof, it's going to be gone. That's going to be a thing of the past. The past is very important. It's good to remember it, to reflect on it, to learn about it, but don't dwell on it. So that's my 2 cents for this video. I just had to get that off my chest. So remain strong. Do not allow society or anyone close to you place a label on you, because you are more than that. You are multifaceted. You have a lot of different and positive characteristics, and you need to harness those and work towards what you want, and don't allow that superficial label to dictate your own behavior. That's it, guys. Thank you for all your support. If you have any comments, questions, or experiences, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios. The protein powder for 1 scoop has 100 calories, 2 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fat, and 20 grams of protein.